No.
Welcome back to the Revamp Podcast. This is episode 23. I am your host, Isaac Munoz, and this is my co-host, Omi Santiago. How you been, brother? It's been a while.
Good, brother. Hopefully this actually stays and not just interrupts us.
This is our third time trying to record this intro, and it's been tweaking. But it's okay. I think this is going to work.
Hey.
Anyways, all right. We're back.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. That's okay. Life has been crazy. We could talk about it. We don't need to talk about it. It is what it is. But we're here, and we're here to hopefully stay, but probably not. So, anyways, how you doing, big man?
Not much, big man. Hey, at least it's not like last time where we recorded almost a full podcast and then didn't upload it.
Well, okay. So the story of the car podcast was that it was a car podcast, and honestly, the quality for that was garbage. And I wasn't sure if we wanted to post it, but we wanted to, but I just didn't for like a month.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just didn't post it. So, I'm sorry.
It's okay. You just gotta post the bad stuff too. It doesn't matter.
We're just gonna throw everything out there.
But I mean, we did have a podcast with Ryland that we recorded full thing.
Yeah.
Great podcast, by the way. Off of FaceTime. And
realized the audio did not follow through.
I think
because you can't. I didn't know. But you actually can't record audio off FaceTime. But you can record the FaceTime, but you can't record the audio because it's a call.
Yeah, privacy stuff, I guess.
But I'm like, you can still record the video.
Yeah.
Kind of dumb.
That would have been a great podcast to post. I wish we posted that podcast because that was a good one.
That was a good podcast. It is what it is. We're here, though.
We like this stuff. We like the podcast.
Yeah.
I like it. We literally just got done watching a podcast.
Yeah, we just got done watching a podcast.
Shout him out. Yeah, shout him out.
Wearing his hoodies.
We're wearing his hoodies. Love that guy.
Pretty cool.
He's trying. I think he's trying. Some people don't think he's trying. But, like, you gotta fail. And he's failing as a human, and then you see him get up, and it's like, all right, cool.
It's cool.
Yeah. But he's had some bad podcasts. I don't know if you watched that Jordan Peterson one.
Yeah.
But compared to, like, the Andrew Tate one that he did, it wasn't the same.
No.
He was, like, interrupting him, and he was asking weird questions, and, like...
Yeah, sometimes the flow of his podcasts are very different from episode to episode. Like that Jordan Peterson podcast, I couldn't finish. I was kind of done listening to it because, like, the flow of it was just so weird and all over the place, which is kind of like our podcast. But it was hard to listen to, honestly. But
you would think consistency would work because we're not consistent, though. Like, he's consistent. Almost, like, he'll post almost every week.
Yeah, I think if we were more consistent and we had the platform that he had to get more people on, probably be better. Don't know. Not there yet.
Yeah. I feel like we could get a script. Not a script, but, like, get paper, talk about our talking points, make it look good. Because we could do that. But I don't know.
100%.
You gotta fix that again?
Yeah, it's just a little bit.
But, like, we're just free soloing it now. We're just, like, doing whatever because if it was, like, professional and we had the stuff to do it, like we do. We got a camera and lights and stuff. But, like, if we had, like, people watching like that, we would take our time, you know, actually do a week every week and write down stuff we want to talk about.
It's definitely hard to get started. And funny enough, we've passed a year. That's weird. We reached our first year in February 21st, I think was our first day. And now it's May 11th.
Yeah.
So, wow. It's been 14 months almost.
And it takes people years. People would be posting content for years and they still won't get recognition. We're talking about with, like, songs. Like, because we've been on this, like, Christian rap and Christian song. Like, Forrest Frank, I don't know if y'all know him, but he's been going off. He's been posting, like, I don't know, he's been releasing songs like crazy. And there's just unknown singers that are, like, really good.
But he's been on it for a minute. Like, he was honestly, like, you would hear Forrest Frank on the radio and didn't know he was a Christian artist, but he was. But he was kind of, like, definitely an artist that would be, like, in the background of, like, a store every so often that you just hear on the radio.
Context, he's one of the guys in the Surfaces band, Sunday's Best. Yeah, that song. Everybody knows. That's the TikTok song.
I don't know.
You don't know that
I'm not
TikTok song?
following TikTok.
No, it was like really old.
Really?
You don't remember Surfaces? He's part of Surfaces.
Maybe.
And Sunday Best or something like that.
I don't know.
It was
The
like
one song that I remember him from is Soul.
Okay,
Yeah.
well that one was pretty famous
That
too.
was
But
like
like
the big one.
in TikTok, that was the song.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I probably did, but I don't
Yeah.
remember.
And I realized he was Forrest and he was Forrest Frank.
It's crazy.
Because he has three things. He has Forrest period and then Forrest Frank and he has Surfaces. So he has three things. Yeah.
Does he post on Surfaces?
Yeah. Yeah, they just came out with a song actually on Surfaces. And he just came out with a song, Caleb Gordon.
Yeah.
And now he released his single again.
Yeah.
His EP, I guess.
The songs are good though.
Oh, they are. Bro, but I'm telling you, like, there's unknown people that go ahead and they release songs and they won't get recognition because they're not. You have to do a certain thing for the algorithm. Like you said, what you're doing right now, you have to get, like, an algorithm to get views, to get people to watch.
Yeah.
Something has to attract them. Nobody's not going to just like you. Which is fine. But, like, if you want.
It just takes a while if you're trying to do it. Like, if you're trying to make your own trend, it's hard. Whereas if you are following a trend,
it's so easy.
It's almost like you're trying to make your own wave. But if you hop on the wave, you'll go farther sooner.
Yeah, and I think
when you make your own wave, you're proud of it. You're like, yeah, I did that.
It's a little cringe when you're following everybody else on what they're doing. Like,
yeah,
we're followers in a way because we're podcasting, and that's like really big now. It's podcast. But at the same time, like if we just want to talk, it's a good concept. Like just talking to your friends, sitting down. You don't have to put a lot of work into it. You just sit here and talk.
And like the goal of this, I mean, it would be cool if it blew up, but like the goal of it, sincerely, is to just look back on it.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to leave this planet with no mark on it, you know?
Yeah.
And like even if, let's just say one of our podcasts reaches out to somebody who needed it in a desperate moment and it helped them, and it's just one person.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Because like the fact of the reality is like our generation and the world that we live in is consumed by technology, and if we're not using that to communicate with others, it's a waste of time. I mean, that's just the world that we live in right now.
Yeah. I mean, social media is like a blessing and a curse.
It
That's what everybody says. Because it's not good. It's not good for anyone. Especially if you're on it, 20 hours a day or half of your day, almost your whole day.
Yeah.
You're not getting anything done. And then it's hard to back away. It's like an addiction. It's like any addiction to anything. You're just going to keep falling for it until you break it.
Yeah.
But
100%.
And it's a curse because of how much bad stuff's on it. You could see some wild stuff on the internet, like crazy. And then you got some good parts. And then there's like parts that people are reaching out and stuff. And it's like, that wouldn't be that way. Like, if there was no internet, nobody would know about something out in a different part of the country or whatever.
And it's honestly, at the end of the day, it's just the matter that there's corruption in every single place.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, even the church is not fully pure. Like, there's corruption within the church. There's corruption within the government. There's corruption within social media. Yeah. Within every type of industry. Like, there's corruption.
Well, even talking about it, we went to Cali, how many months ago?
In February.
In February, we went to Cali. And the only reason we got to go there, spending less money than I think anyone would for a trip to Cali.
We went to California for less than $300.
Because of a great friend, two great friends, Abigail and Logan, and their soon-to-be baby, which I think is being born soon. I don't know. We're waiting on the call.
Yeah.
Soon, so hopefully soon. It's a healthy baby, because they're a cute couple, and they're gonna be amazing.
But we met that couple online. Like, throughout the meme page that I started 5+ years ago, I met Abby, and then through that she met Logan. Not through my page, but they met each other, and then we all became friends. But like, it's crazy how that just started, and then we went to see them.
Yeah, we saw
and spend the weekend with them, and it was such a God-centered weekend. It was so cool.
Yeah, dude.
But like that all started because I was like, I think I can make a meme page, and I just did it.
Yeah, you do that. You don't care. You'll hop on something and start it, and if it fails, it fails. That's why I was talking about the resilience. You got resilience. Like, you're gonna fail, but you don't care. You're just gonna keep trying. It doesn't matter to you.
It's not even, bro. Honestly, like, the meme page and the TikTok that I used to have, like, it didn't fail. I just got bored of it.
Yeah. No, I'm not even talking about that. Like,
Oh.
if that did fail.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah, I don't care.
like my brother, see now, he like tries really hard with like social media stuff and like trying to be out there, and because he likes that. Like he watches these people, and he grows up seeing these like characters on YouTube and all that, and that was like his childhood growing up. Where ours was like Nickelodeon and Disney and whatever TV show we're watching. We didn't have influencers, and he's seen that, so he wants to be that, and he just keeps trying and trying and trying. And I'm like, hey, people make fun of him, whatever, posting what he posts and doing what he does, but one day, man, he's something big. He's a character, bro.
Bro, if you go at it full force, 100%, you'll get it.
Oh yeah. But let's go back to Cali, because when we were in that whole trip, the only time we played music was in the car, I think. And it was only Christian music.
Only
we
Christian
were
music.
blasting that music, dude.
Yeah, for real.
So that trip was awesome. I had a lot of fun there.
It was awesome. I love going to Cali. Like, that was such an awesome trip.
That was an awesome trip.
Straight up. I mean, it was so cool meeting people and then going to, you know, a place that only I've never went to.
Nope.
Like, you know, I got to hang out with my best friend and then meet other people who are now my best friends.
Yeah. Got to meet their family. Well, met the one family.
Yeah, we met Abby's family. Oh my goodness. It's like I've known these people, but I didn't know them in person.
And I didn't know.
So like to meet them in person after
years.
5 years?
Yeah.
Crazy. Just crazy. Like, it's so cool. And like I clicked with them all instantly. I mean, we both clicked with them.
Yeah, it literally felt like nothing. Like you think there'd be awkwardness and stuff?
Nope.
It felt
Went
like
in,
talking for
said
years.
hi, gave you a hug, sat down, and it got deep real quick. Straight up.
Yeah, they talk about marriage, they talk about life.
Crazy conversations. But it was so cool. It was all God-centered. It was just sick.
Yeah. And we wouldn't have had that experience if you never made what you made and you guys never talked. No one sent that message, and for whatever reason it happened, and now we got that experience in our bag.
Yeah.
Nobody could take that away from us.
100%.
It was fun, dude.
It was super fun. It was a cool trip. I want to go back to Cali.
Yeah.
I would totally stay longer in Cali.
Yeah, we only spent 4 days there.
But yeah, no, we wanted to go out to the city, and they're like,
it's not worth it.
You don't. And it's like, we're from a big city. Like, we're not from it, but we're in a smaller city that's closer to a bigger city of Philadelphia. And they're like, yeah, it's like the same equivalent. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you're going to see homeless people. You're gonna see...
It's a big city. A big city is a big city. And if you want to do something, you're going to spend over $50 to do it. So it's like, there's just no... It's dumb.
Yeah, and they took us out to In-N-Out. They took us out to the Cali stuff and food-wise.
Yeah. Yo, In-N-Out, crazy.
Yeah, In-N-Out's good.
I mean, honestly, like, unpopular opinion, I still eat a Whopper over In-N-Out.
But that shit like sad food.
No. Like, taste-wise,
taste-wise?
I like Whopper more.
I don't know, the In-N-Out burger.
The In-N-Out, okay, it was good, but, like, it wasn't that good.
Oh, I gotta shout out this one guy. His name's Noah. Don't know his last name. Don't know anything about him. I hope he would see this.
I was trying to think who you're talking about.
But he worked for Dutch Bros. I don't know what Dutch Bros is. That was the first time I went to a Dutch Bros in Cali. It's like a coffee place, I guess. I don't know.
Coffee smoothie place?
Yeah, I don't know. But that guy was a goat. So shout out to you, Noah. Imagine if you could see it.
We love you, Noah.
Yeah.
That'd be so sick. Imagine we just get a comment from a Noah.
Great personality, kid. I don't know.
Noah from Dutch Bros comments on the video.
Dutch Bros.
I'm gonna go crazy.
We told him to come out to PA. He was like, I don't know.
Nah, cool guy.
I think he was going to the Air Force too. He said he was going to the military, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was wild. Yeah, shout out to that kid. Shout out to everyone in Cali. That was fun.
That was a fun trip. Super fun.
Yeah. I think it was good.
Our challenge is going on. So Omi and I made a challenge. I made a challenge with Omi. I said I'm gonna bet you a nice dinner.
Nice dinner.
Whoever loses has to take the other person to dinner. That may be kind of gay. I don't know, but we're doing it. So he has to gain 7 pounds, and I have to lose 7 pounds within 2 weeks. And 1 week is up. We got 1 week left.
Yeah, and he didn't mention, but like we gotta pay for the full dinner.
Yeah, no, it's the full dinner. So like,
I don't want to pay.
When I win, I'm running your wallet.
No, when I win, I already got a gut. I'm ready.
Nope.
I'm ready.
I'm running your wallet.
I'll get fat.
What happens if we both reach the 7 pounds?
I think you said we keep going or something like that.
Oh, we'll just extend it by like another week.
Yeah, see how
See
many
who
more
could get
pounds.
more.
I don't
Okay.
know. You're gonna be
I
skinny by
guess.
the end of it, and I'm gonna be fat.
We're gonna switch roles.
Like, I gotta lose the weight, man. You gain the weight. Let's go around.
That's funny.
Just never ending cycle. Nah, but that's the good thing about the competitive nature of men, dude. Cause
I love competing.
yeah,
I love it.
it hurts when you lose. But man, competing's the best, dude.
It pushes me. I mean, talking about like competing, like my father and I are doing that right now. Like we have monthly challenges that we're trying to keep up with. So like I think for him, he's trying to remove all sweets, pork, do 20 push-ups a day, and no like foul language. And then I'm doing I
Can't
can't
remember, bro. It's alright. Yeah, you figure it out in your head, man.
I don't know. I got 3 challenges. You see,
He'll remind you.
I'm already losing. But anyways,
You've been
like
lost.
we both have like 4 challenges that we're doing each day for a month. Oh, I'm doing the gym, Duolingo for 30 minutes and reading my book for 30 minutes. I do the gym 5 days a week. So, yeah. And then read for 30 minutes and do Duolingo for 30 minutes. I forget what the last one is. But anyways, if we don't meet one of those per day, it's $10 per item.
Yeah, which adds up.
Heads up. And we have to pay up at the
Adds
end of the
up.
month. So
Adds up a lot.
either we even out or we go up and above one another. I don't know.
Yeah. Talking about the
It's money though.
Duolingo, dude, I have a coworker. I think I told you. He only speaks Spanish, and man, has my Spanish. It's so broken. It's horrible. But I try to do the best I can and talk to this guy. I told you this. It is tough, dude, to talk to somebody in another language, especially if it's instruction wise, because this is about work. You guys got work together, and if y'all get hurt in the same job, it is not good because you guys couldn't communicate.
Yeah.
So I'm realizing that having that, like, I grew up in it. You would think I would have had the tools to figure out how to talk a different language, but I don't know, man. Language barriers are crazy.
I mean,
Because
that's
when you don't understand someone, it's the most frustrating thing in the world.
straight up.
It's so frustrating.
That's why, like, I'm trying to get my language right, because if I could be fluent in Spanish and be in nursing, crazy.
And that's our main thing, because our city is, like, pretty all Spanish based. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, everyone here is Spanish based. And then we want to go to, like, Puerto Rico as our vacation. At a certain point in the future, like, when we're a lot older, we want to be able to, like,
I mean, but like,
rent something out and go out of
Yeah.
where the tourists are, which is just San Juan. But to go out more into the island and talk to natives and, like, because that would be our vacation spot.
yeah.
So you need another language.
Plus, it's in our blood. We should know Spanish.
You should.
I was able to cook a whole meal the other day.
That was good. That was good.
That's fire.
I love what those thinking.
I should throw up a picture right here and be like, yeah, I made it. I'm not gonna. It's too much editing.
Flex on them.
But,
Yeah, I
like,
know.
it was bomb though.
You already put so much energy.
Dude, that was the
editing
problem. I
your
had the
video.
resolution up too high. It's chilling now.
Is it?
Yeah.
That was the problem?
The 60 FPS and the 4K. My phone was gonna pass out.
Well, because we got mics plugged into it, and then it's also
Yeah.
screen mirroring, so
It's doing too much at one point.
it is doing a lot.
I got my mullet back. Thank the Lord. I needed
You
it.
did.
I was depressed.
Were you?
I was super depressed.
So what's
I'm-
your plan? Your plan is to, like, get a own clipper and just shave those sides.
Bro, if I could like
Actual redneck way.
if I can learn, no, not redneck, but like if I could learn how to like fade,
Yeah.
bro, I save myself $40 a month. I
I
hate
know, haircuts are expensive.
I hate getting haircuts.
Well, I got a wedding coming up, so I had to get a haircut. So I was like, I gotta look good. For these
Omi
pictures.
asked me yesterday, yeah, when did you get your haircut? Or when do you do for another haircut? I'm like, bro, I just got it. He's like, oh, my bad. I felt like crying.
You did?
No recognition, bro.
Sorry, man. I
Wow.
just never know. I never know. My hair grows in fast. I think your hair grows in actually slow. Because you take a while to get a haircut. So I'm like, he probably takes longer for his hair to grow. My hair, bro,
They said that my hair grows back really fast, but I just wait a month.
I was going to say,
I
tomorrow my
look-
hair
I
will
look
start,
bushy.
will start growing in black.
Yeah.
Like, it's stupid quick.
It's too quick.
And then now I'm shaving because I shaved the beard, and I feel like I gotta shave almost every 3 days.
Are you gonna get the beard back?
Yeah, once it becomes fall again. It's too hot for. I can't, dude. And I'm outside all the time, and I like to tan all of this.
Yeah.
I did go babyface for a little bit. I might go back to it once it gets really hot again.
Keep what you got.
I might go babyface.
I think what you got look nice.
Switch it around, man. Gotta mix it up.
You look real Hispanic though.
I do, bro. That's the only problem. I don't know why. I just don't like looking at Hispanic, man.
Really?
Yeah, I never liked it. I never liked looking like a Mexican, which I'm not Mexican, but I feel like I look Mexican. It's because how dark I am. Yeah. It's horrible, man.
Pull out a Michael Jackson on
it doesn't
him,
even
bro.
look like I'm Puerto Rican.
Pull out a Michael Jackson.
Nah,
go a shade lighter.
Just a shade lighter.
Like,
what did he do? Did he have to bleach himself? I wonder how that process was done.
Did he have to bleach himself? I don't know how that process
But
went.
he actually get bleach and just start pouring it on himself. Nah, your body would not like that. Your skin would be.
Kendrick and Drake beef right now. Going crazy on the beat. Legit. They're going crazy on the beat. You haven't listened to none of it.
No, I don't even know who's winning. I don't really care who's winning either.
Kendrick.
Well,
I mean, I like Drake.
He's not a rapper.
Kendrick?
Drake. He's a pop singer. So why is he having beef with a rapper?
Because he does both of it. Like, he goes back and forth. Sometimes. You should listen to his disses right now.
Does Drake put out anything that's actually a roastable?
Roastable?
Yeah, is he roasting Kendrick?
Can I play something real quick? Let me see your phone.
As long as I don't have foul language, man, you do you.
Nah, I gotta find a clean version. Oh, frick. Open that up.
Oh man, all my Christian music, man, it's gonna get destroyed by your.
No, bro, it's just one line. You'll realize oh wow.
I've been good, dude.
I've been struggling with secular music. It's because of all this stuff. I don't know how to react. I want to be involved, but you don't want to be involved.
But there's no fight at the end. There's no winner or loser to it. So what's the point? Who wins and who loses? Nobody. They're just gonna keep doing the same thing.
Someone's career is gonna end straight up.
How is your career? I don't understand that. It's only online. It's songs back and forth. Damn. What's wrong?
You don't have YouTube on this thing, right?
No. Why it doesn't show up on that?
I'm trying to find a clean version. All right, I'm gonna have to pause it.
Look careful, they copyright this.
Yeah, I just want to play.
Just show me the lyric. Just show me the lyric.
No,
don't even play it.
I literally just nope.
Just show me
this line right here.
You suck. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. What the heck, bro? Oh, that was worse than I thought. Holy smokes. Oh, is that because he doesn't make his own beats or something?
No, because Metro was trying to roast Drake with Kendrick, and he's like, "Bro, just shut up and make some more beats." And the crazy aspect of that,
Metro's just the guy.
Metro Boomin.
He makes beats.
That's all he does. So he was telling Metro "Bro, shut up, just make some more beats." And the only way that Metro can respond is by making more beats. That's why it's so crazy. He has to.
Yeah, he can't do anything.
What is he supposed to do? Tweet? He just can't. He literally has to make another beat.
He gotta do his job.
It's just crazy.
Unless he starts rapping.
Nah.
You don't think Metro will rap?
He makes the beats for Kendrick and for all of them. I don't know. That line right there, I'm gonna have to bleep it out. But that line is crazy. Right now is Kendrick. Kendrick, Meet the Grams. Holy smokes.
But I don't get the winner and loser to this. You can't lose your career off of it. You can't be canceled off of something.
I'm telling you, the things that they're saying is cancelable.
So it would be off of cancellation. That's all.
Yeah, because the things that, if it's true.
So they would
they're not
would stop.
They're not talking about they're not just throwing little stupid stuff.
No, it's stuff personal.
This is stuff that could end your career.
The personal stuff.
Kendrick straight up calling Drake a perv. like
Yeah.
down to the nitty gritty of exactly what it is. Like it's Meet the Grams is wild. Called him a deadbeat father. Told his
Deadbeat
mom
Wait,
that
who's
she
the
made a
deadbeat father?
mistake.
Who's the deadbeat father?
Huh?
Who's the deadbeat father?
Drake. Cause he has like all these kids supposedly, but he only hangs out with the one, Adonis.
Are you serious?
He has other kids.
I didn't know he had other kids.
Exactly.
I just thought he had the one.
He has
I
a
thought
whole daughter.
Oh, I thought he was trying to get rid of the one because he didn't think it was his kid, the Adonis kid.
No, it's his kid.
But he didn't think it was his kid.
Nah.
So he was even trying to.
But like, bro, I'm telling you, man, I gotta show you the song later. It's so crazy. Your mouth's gonna drop. I was at work listening to it. I'm like,
why?
It's crazy.
But like, I don't get it. Who started it? Do you know?
Kendrick. It started off in the.
Was it just one diss or was it the whole song dissing?
No, it was like that by, Future, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick.
Okay.
Because I forget who made the album.
No, because I don't know anything about it, bro.
I don't know. They made an album.
When did this? Like, how many months ago did it start?
2-3 months ago.
Because, bro, that seems to be the only thing they're talking about right now with that.
I'm telling you,
at
it's
least
been
with
going
songs.
on. It's because Kendrick made the first diss, I think. It was in the song Like That. And he made a diss regarding Drake and J. Cole, referring to the song First Person Shooter Mode.
Yeah.
And he just went ham on that. Like, it was like a quick verse, though.
It'd be funny if Kanye hopped into that.
He did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. It was over really quick because his little tidbit was so trash. It was so garbage. His vocals were terrible.
But he actually posted a song, like released the song.
Yeah, not released it, I don't think, but like.
Who else released the song? Trying to.
ASAP Rocky diss Drake, Kendrick diss Drake, Future diss Drake, Metro diss Drake, Kanye diss Drake, like. In the song that I was just playing, he's like, "What is this, a 20v1?" Like because everyone's coming at him.
Yeah.
Everybody. Everyone's dissing Drake right now.
But you're on Kendrick's side.
Oh. Just, okay. This is aside. Kendrick's lyrics are just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I would be stupid not to say.
5-foot man. It's crazy.
He's going crazy. I gotta bleep out that song. I should never played it.
That was horrible. I was not expecting it to be that bad.
I shouldn't have played that.
I mean, I should have known, though. They're going to come at each other, just cussing at each other, making sure that they know who's boss.
Yeah.
But, like, at the end of the day, is he going to get him more money?
I don't know. It's honestly probably all fake, but it's really entertaining.
That's probably what it is. It's just boxing.
It's probably all fake.
It's like fighting, man. They're just hyping it up. But they won't actually fight.
No.
Because they're rappers. But you know who will fight?
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. July 20th, 4 days after my birthday. Happy belated birthday to me.
Yes, sir.
Who's winning that fight?
Bias? Bias opinion? Bias? Really, really biased? Jake Paul.
Why?
Unbiased opinion? It will be a draw. Biased opinion? Jake Paul. Unbiased, it would be a draw. Because I don't think Mike Tyson doesn't want to get hurt, and Jake Paul's reputation can't be hurt. So they would either have to draw it, because if someone gets knocked out, it'd be bad, man. Like that's gonna be all over the internet. It'd be funny though.
If somebody gets knocked, okay. If Jake gets knocked out,
but it's on Netflix. It's like
that's
free.
crazy.
It's free, so like you could manipulate. You can make it look like a movie.
If Drake gets knocked out, if Jake Paul gets knocked out, is he continuing boxing?
Yeah, he don't care.
You think?
Yeah.
After Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Mike Tyson, this is probably his last fight, to be honest.
Yeah.
He is close to the age of passing
60.
away.
No, he's just 60.
Old.
He's 60.
He's old.
But he's
old.
He's fit.
He's fit, but he's old.
Yeah.
I kind of had to agree that I don't know why he took that fight with someone so old.
Yeah,
I mean, it's cool that, like, you have that experience with somebody like that.
That's why I think it's like that. It's just an experience thing.
But, like,
free.
if he knocks him out, That's not gonna be a good feeling.
No.
You know what I mean?
But I think this is an experience thing because it's free for Netflix, which would be the first time for Netflix. Watching a free fight, I've never, well, I've watched free fights, not legally, but like that'll be a free fight on Netflix. People already pay subscription for that.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, this is like the intro of like Netflix doing
but
live streaming. So
they
that's
could
pretty
make
cool.
it a movie. They can manipulate it however they want. I
don't
hope
know
they
about a
don't.
whole movie.
I hope they don't.
Oh, no, they can't do that. It's gonna be alive like regularly.
I hope they don't, man. I hope they actually just fight. But it goes on Tyson's favor because it's only a 2-minute round, so Tyson won't get tired. And all Tyson needs is probably like a couple hard punches, cause that boy's strong. He'll get tired quick, but he's strong. And so if Jake Paul weaves out of those punches, manages away, and just finds a way to beat him up, I don't know. It's gonna be fun to watch. Conor McGregor's gonna fight again. That's soon.
Who?
In August. Chandler. I don't know. I think it's someone he trained.
Oh.
But that's like his comeback. It's in like UFC 305 or something like that.
Cool.
Yeah. And I don't know if you watched that fight. It was Max Holloway. Dude,
Yeah.
ripping the guy. 1 second left. That boy was pop, 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 pop.
That fight was crazy.
Got him in the last second
Max
of the
Holloway
fight.
is wild.
Last second of the fight, bro. Pop, 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 and knocked him out. He had everything to lose right there, because if you get knocked, you're done. And you're winning the whole fight. He was like, nah, let's finish this right here in the middle. Like, man, he finished, knocked him out with 1 second left. That was wild.
That is wild.
That was the last UFC fight I watched, because I fell asleep for that one, so I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, Max Holloway is crazy.
No, he's ridiculous. I was listening to Joe Rogan in the podcast he was on. All he says is brother. Like, his vocabulary is just brother.
Joe Rogan?
No, Max Holloway.
Oh.
Every 5 seconds. Like, if he has to start his conversation or whatever, he'll say brother.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually funny. I think it's hilarious. He says brother. You gotta listen to it.
I had to.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to like Joe Rogan podcast at all. Kind of want to start.
He got too many conspiracy theories. It's scary. Because some of the stuff he says is like, all right, bro. I don't know if you actually believe that.
I had a patient yesterday who told me that the magnetic field of the Earth was gonna like be corrupted and all the power was gonna go out at 5 o'clock, and then it was 5 o'clock, and I said, "Hey, did anything happen?" He's like, "No."
Yeah, I don't get it, man.
People. I think people live for the thrill of it, like
yeah.
to think that the world's gonna end when it's
Bro,
just not.
this world is not 2,000 years old. It is billions and billions of years old, and nothing's happened to it. Why do you think that something's gonna happen to it now? Because before creation and all that, you count the 7 days, right? But after that, what do you count? How do you go from it's 2000 and what, 2024?
Hold on a second.
So how many years is the Earth actually?
Hold on. Did you just say you think the Earth is billions of years old?
I think it's really old. Yeah,
Really?
it has to be old. Yeah, it has to be older than what we think.
How long do you think life?
Not
has
actually
been around
billions
for,
years
though?
old. Life, like
Yeah.
Adam and Eve life.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm thinking the Earth was the same amount of time as Adam and Eve. It has to be. Like I think there was a couple years. I don't think it was just 7 days. I think there was a couple years, and then it was the 7 days with Adam and Eve. Like they call it the 7 days. It can't be, bro. I want to do research on it because I want to figure out how old the Earth is.
Once
'Cause
Adam and
we
Eve
really
was
know.
created,
Yeah.
once Adam and Eve was created, they start the clock. So it can't be billions of years old.
It has
That
to be at
they've-
least a billion.
Okay, but wait. Life could not have been around for billions of years old. That's biblically inaccurate.
Well, life, no.
But
Earth,
the
though.
world could have been created because there is a pause
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
where I mean, and this is just a conspiracy
It's all
theory.
conspiracy theory.
But yeah, there could have been a time gap where God created the earth and then time just passed.
Yeah, like let the trees grow, let the land grow, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I think the Earth is older than we think it is.
I actually have a whole pamphlet.
I want to figure it out because I really think the Earth is, and for people to be like, oh, the Earth is gonna end and all this, like, it's all in God's timing. When Jesus comes back, that's when we know. Oh, and that brings me back to like when we're dead too. So when we're dead, do you think that we just sleep, or do you think that we go to heaven with everybody else? Like the future just keeps going.
I think we sleep.
You don't think that we die and then go to heaven with everybody that's there and time was passing for everybody else, but it was
the day of judgment.
Okay.
Are we not going to be judged all on the same day?
Yeah, but do you think when you die, you'll be sleeping and then you would have to wait for the day of judgment? Or do you think you'll die and then you already...
Listen, what's going to happen, right? Someone who
Conspiracy
died,
theories,
someone,
bro.
someone,
I want conspiracy theories.
Someone who died 100 years ago and me who dies right now, but then tomorrow we're going to be in heaven.
Yeah.
We're going to wake up at the same time.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, we're going to die and think we woke up at this. Like, the concept of time is not going to be there for us.
Yeah, we're not going to think we're actually sleeping. Like, we're going to just
but
wake up when
But I don't believe
there.
that people are in heaven right now living life.
No, I don't think anybody's awake. I don't think anybody's awake, but I don't think anybody's, like, there yet. I don't think everybody's sleeping in heaven right now.
Yeah.
I think they're just in this time, or not this time, but there's this little holding spot that God's holding them, you know? Until the day of judgment. And then everybody will wake up once the day of judgment happens. Because he'll probably want all his children together, you know?
Yeah.
He's not going to want them separately. But that's the scary thing about death. Well, it's not the scary thing about death. Because if you die, let's say, all right, this is getting dark. But if you die, you are not going to think of all the years that you were sleeping. Because you'll just wake up, like, right away. So you'll die and wake up right away. Yeah. But it actually, down below, it's actually a lot of years.
The thing that throws people off with this theory is that Jesus speaking to the sinner next to him, saying, "You will see me in paradise today."
Yeah, no.
That's where it's like, okay, now what is it really? Are you resting? Yeah. But is he talking about today, like today, or today, the day that everyone goes up? You know what I mean?
And biblical stuff can't be conspiracy theory because conspiracy theory is like, could be fake or not. We know this stuff is not fake. We're just throwing out theories. So what's a conspiracy even mean? I don't even know what conspiracy even means. I think it's true or not, right?
Yeah.
This is definitely not true or not. It's just a theory. Because we know Jesus is real. We know heaven is real. And we know that we die. Those are true facts. But we don't know anything in between. Which, I mean, God intended. He doesn't want us to know everything. Imagine if we knew everything, bro. Holy smokes, we would not function right.
Straight up.
Well, you have a theory in there or what?
I have
Oh, about the world? No, for real though. How old would the world be right now? Like the world has to be so old, dude. Yeah, do your research, man. I don't care, man. Figure it out. Cause I have no clue. That would be crazy, though. That if it was 1 billion years old, right? Wouldn't you think it'd be crazy if it was that old?
I think it's possible.
That'd be crazy. But then you got like random people just saying, "Oh, the world's gonna end." When they say 2012 or whatever, remember when that was everybody's time prediction? 2000 and 2012 was like their, like, "Oh, the world's gonna end." I remember everybody saying that. They made a whole movie about 2012.
Yeah.
That the world was gonna end. And then they talked about the 2000s because it was like 1999 and, oh, we're going to the 2000s, and everybody thought the world was gonna end too. Everybody think the world's gonna end. Oh man, who cares? At the end of the day, we all die. Sorry to get dark, but we do. We all die. It's sad, but it's true. But it's not sad. I don't know, man.
I'm hyped to be dead to go.
Yeah. I'm hyped. I feel bad for leaving everyone. But, like, I'm going to wake up with everyone that I love or that I tried to get with me to be with Christ, you know?
Yeah.
The people that I love, they're all going to be with me. And I'm not going to think any time passed, but for them, they're going to suffer a lot because they'll be grieving, you know? But, like, for me, it won't matter because I'll wake up with them, which is kind of cool to think, but at the same time, leaving everybody and then having them grieve, that's the sucky part. That's kind of crazy to think, though. That people from, like, thousands of years ago that died they're still, like, sleeping. They're not even awake yet.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's really weird.
It's so weird. And then the day of judgment comes, and then they finally wake up, and they're like, wow, that was the shortest nap of my life or something, you know?
Imagine. Yeah, wow, that was a good nap.
Yeah, that was a crazy nap, man.
That was a good nap.
Oh, man. I don't care. I want to talk about that because I thought that was interesting, how old the world actually is. I was talking about that with my one friend. He was like, yeah, it can't be true that the world will ever end because if it's been this old, I believe there's a day of judgment, but like the world ending, You know, when they're like, the volcanoes will destroy the part of. I'm not saying that our Earth is like perfect. Like we have stuff that happens like volcanoes, earthquakes, and
100%.
but man, this world, God made this world pretty sturdy, man. Pretty girthy in size.
So
You trying to figure it out? Sorry if you don't. I just want to know, man. I don't care. If somebody knows, dude, let me know. And if y'all don't like conspiracy theories, I'm sorry. I think they're interesting too. They're funny sometimes because some people are just crazy. At the end of the day, it's just entertainment for all of us. Then we got the gym after
So
this
basically,
too.
we believe that the Earth is 4,000 years old, like before Christ.
Yeah, BC.
BC, so 4,000 years BC.
But the Earth. That's life.
That's
That's
like
life.
that's
life.
that's like the creation day.
That's life. Yeah.
4,000 years
That's life.
BC.
Earth though.
Earth. Yeah. Creation, Genesis 1. But there's this thing called the gap theory. And the gap theory, go to your Bible app.
All right, let's bringing out the Bible, my boy. Let's figure it out for real. All right, tell me.
Just go to Genesis 1.
All right. Genesis 1. All right.
Let me see it.
You're doing your research because we got to figure this out now.
So, the gap theory is that in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And then it said, hold on, wait. What the frick just happened?
You got two different copies or something? Bible's the Bible, man. We can't mess up those words. All right, if you figure it out, it'd be nice to know.
Wow, our pastor said it perfectly, and I really forget what he said.
Wait, was he on this conspiracy theory or not?
Yeah,
this
no,
theory thing?
he believes in it.
I wanted to bring it up because I was.
But
I thought
but
it was
if
interesting.
you read the book of Genesis, it talks about obviously the creations of the earth, right? And the biblical theory is in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. Pause. The earth was formless and empty, and darkness covered the deep waters, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the surface of the waters. Then God said, "Let there be light."
What
That's
version
like
is that?
that's like, huh?
What version is that?
This is NLT.
Yeah.
People just believe that there was a gap in between the first and then the second verse, allowing the theory of being a very
that's what makes the
old
theory
earth.
the theory.
But then the 6 days are still literal days.
No, I believe that. I'm talking before that. I'm talking before life, before
So,
Adam
like,
and Eve.
This could then allow the thought of like the earth being millions of years old, but not evolution being millions of years old.
No, because that's not possible. But like the Earth, like, dude, you think about how sturdy this Earth is, bro. To go through what it's gone through.
I mean, don't quote me. Genesis 1 verse 11, it talks about God allowing the vegetation to grow.
Yeah, I think things had to grow.
Time.
There's no way,
and
dude.
Search up the verse talking about God expanding the universe.
All right, I'll search it up, but yeah, there's no way. Strong and hard worker, no, it's not. Because you can usually search it up and all. Is it Hebrews? And the final days he has spoken to us through his son. God promised everything to his son and inheritance. No. By faith we understand the entire universe was formed at God's command that we know. By faith we understand that the entire universe was formed at God's command that we know. Now see, did not come from anything that can't
Let me see.
be seen. That's Hebrews though. It's highlighted. You just try searching it up and
that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. It's a good theory though. I like biblical theories. Because it's not right or wrong. Because at the end of it, we know the truths. I don't know if it's good to make theories out of the Bible. That's probably not good, but I mean, it's interesting. And I think that's where like different denominations come from or whatever. Like you have all these type of different churches. Like you wouldn't even know how many types of Christianity there is. There's a whole bunch, dude. And I think it all comes from like almost theories, if you think, right? Because there's even the speaking of tongues and how people don't believe the speaking of tongues. Because there was one speaking of tongues that you actually could like change languages, right? And then you would have like, what was it called? You would have the 12 disciples, and they went out, and they had to speak to different people. They didn't know the language, so God gave them like, or Jesus gave them, different languages to speak, so they could speak it and preach, and and then we have what we believe is the actual speaking of tongues, where it looks like mumbling, or it sounds like mumbling, but then you have an interpreter with you, and the Holy Spirit is the one that's carrying it all. And there's certain people that don't believe that, and they made that into a different denomination. That only people that believe in this type of speaking of tongues is this denomination. Now we have another denomination, and there's another one, and there's another one. There's so many forms of Christianity. I mean, as long as you love Jesus, and you believe in Him, and you believe that you're going to heaven, man, so be it. But yeah, there's a lot. I think it comes from that theories.
Thus says the Lord, your Redeemer, who formed you in the womb. I am the Lord who made all things, who alone stretched out the heavens, who spread out the earth by myself, right? And this is where it also goes crazy, right? Because if it talks about God expanding the universe,
Yeah.
you can see how big the universe is.
Yeah, I know.
And, like, it takes time. So if it takes 1,000,000 light years to reach a planet,
Yep.
Is that how long the universe has been around for?
That's what I'm saying.
That's where it gets a little weird, but yeah.
And God's God, so God can do whatever He wants.
Oh, for sure.
Snap of His fingers. Probably not even a snap of fingers. Maybe just a little wink or something. Yeah. But like to think that it's not old, it gotta be old, man.
Yeah.
It's gotta be old. I like those theories. But like going back to it, I don't know if biblical theories is even good to think about because you have to just trust in the Lord and what He says.
I trust in the Lord. I just think it's fun to think about it.
Yeah.
And I honestly,
I think the way
that I end
different
it,
denominations.
the way that I end it, Lord, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, for real.
I think what I think, but if I'm wrong, correct me.
Oh, He's gonna correct us. He always humbles us.
Yeah.
But like, I really think that's how like different denominations came alike, and that's why people believe in certain things.
Absolutely.
Like we were talking about, like dragons and Bigfoot and the Loch Ness monster and all that stuff. Someone had to see some, or it couldn't be out of their imagination. They had to see.
There's a verse in the Bible that talks about a beast breathing out fire.
Yeah, no, and not even that. It's like
they have beasts in the Bible, the behemoth, those different animals that are crazy.
Yeah, you have to think something came from something.
Plus,
nothing couldn't come from nothing.
All the like the ancient writings and drawings.
Yeah.
Like, there's ancient drawings of dragons and all these crazy things. Like, they have had to have existed at one point.
And that's had to happen for a lot of years. Like, there's had to be a lot of years for that to even be a thing that someone saw or someone thought of or someone. Like, there had to be. I don't believe that it's just like, there's no way that someone just created.
I think our Earth is older than what we think.
Yeah, dude, it has to be. For us to.
But I just don't believe that evolution, like, I don't think life has been around for millions and millions of years.
No, because I think God wanted this place to be as safe as it is for humans. Like, imagine creating the world. Be able to put a human in the earth, make sure that he can breathe oxygen in the way that...
God doesn't even have to think about that, though. He just... it happened.
I know, but, like, you think he would have, like... He would have to make it as perfect as he can for the human.
Okay, but God's not sitting there thinking, okay, how do I make this guy breathe? We just breathe because we breathe. God said,
true.
Let there be light, and there was light. Like, that's like
something has to take time.
He put breath into our lungs. He just did it.
Yeah.
He didn't have to think. He's God.
No, I don't think he had to think, but there's had to be a time like there was.
I don't think that there was time. 6 days of creation. That's it.
Oh yeah,
there's no other evidence of any more creation.
He could blink and something could happen.
6 days he created everything that we know.
Yeah.
But I'm sure within those 6 days, there's probably things that were left out. that we don't know. You know?
Because you had to create different, like,
Yeah.
world. Like, we got a whole bunch of different worlds in this universe. Like, you had to create Mars. You had to create the moon. You had, like...
Well, the heavens
And-
and the earth are probably
You think that's what all it was?
most likely.
Yeah. Yeah, even talking about that, man. I don't even know how people can get out in space. Because that almost seems impossible half the time.
That is crazy to think about.
Yeah,
We're going out
that's
in
a crazy
space.
conspiracy theory to get into. Because I don't know how people even do that.
I mean, I think that people who land on the moon was real.
Yeah, it's just how. Especially with all the theories that came out about it now. And, like, you can't even pass a certain layer of the earth or else you'll die. You'll literally turn into goo. Because there's no oxygen. There's nothing. No human could pass that. Especially in 1960s where we were using some weird technology. That's a crazy conspiracy, though. Like, how did we pass that point to get past this ozone layer, whatever this layer is, get past that, to make it to the moon, and it didn't even take, like, it couldn't have took that long, because they came back pretty quick, too.
Yeah, but just think of it, like you said, the competitive nature of men.
No, I know, and it was war-based,
the
too.
competitive nature of countries.
Yeah.
If a man wanted to get to the moon, they got to the moon.
Yeah,
Whether or not it was the USA, I don't know.
I don't know, how.
I don't know.
It's possible. It's possible. It's always possible. But, like, to define all of that, like, I think God only wanted us on Earth. I don't think he wants us going out all the way out there trying to figure out what other life form is there. Not life form, but whatever, like, he made that separate. So for us to define it, I don't know.
Well, I think if people are making their way to other planets, I think that was, I mean, it has to be within God's intent.
You think so?
God's not going to be like, oh my gosh, he figured out a way to do it. No. Listen, the way that I look at life is that there's a timeline that's already written out.
Oh, yeah.
From day one to the day
Judgment.
infinity.
Judgment.
Like, everything's already figured out. We're just living that timeline.
Exactly.
God knows what's happening.
Exactly.
He knows what happened. He knows what is to happen, and he knows what is happening. So we're just living it out.
You know what the sad part is? I don't think we'll make it to the day of judgment. Or I don't think we'll be the generation that is in the day of judgment.
In what, Revelation? We're all gonna go through the day of judgment. You mean?
I mean,
you mean the
be
rapture?
Here. Yeah, be here for the rapture.
Yeah.
I don't think that's our
I
generation.
don't know. I get feelings.
I don't know, because I feel like the past generation probably thought the same thing.
I'm sure everyone thought the same thing.
So I'm just like, I don't think so.
You don't know, but
You don't know.
The fact of the matter is that it happens at any moment.
I like my conspiracy theories because it makes me think.
It gives me butterflies.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
I like thinking because it's fun.
Something I want to share.
Switch subject.
Yeah, no, we've been on this subject for too long.
Yeah.
How do you stay disciplined? Tell me.
So how do I stay disciplined?
Like, is there something that you tell yourself?
Yeah, I'm really scared of failure. That's why my resilience sucks. Because the minute I fail, I don't want to do it again. But I've learned to get back up again and do it again. But I don't even want to come close to failing. So I'll make sure if I say I want to do something, I will do that something until it's non-beneficial or it didn't really matter to me. Like right now, I don't know. This is simple stuff. Take your vitamins every day. That's pretty hard to do. To take your vitamin every day, you'll forget.
Straight up.
But I make sure if I'm home and I have my vitamins next to my bed, I'm going to wake up, open that bottle, pop up a couple pills in my body, some good vitamins in me, and that's what I do. Yeah. Like if it's next to me and I have it, I'm going to do it. Like, but then there's certain times where you just don't have it, and that's okay. But yeah, that like simple stuff. I feel like it all starts with simple stuff. I think the gym was the hardest for me. The gym was the hardest. Getting into it, because I started at 18. I could have started way younger. I started at 18. I loved the gym before that, but I didn't start. But I knew if I started, I was going to go with it. And right now, like, my life is probably the gym a lot more than it should be. But I'm there 3 hours, 2 hours a day in the gym, working out my body to exhaustion because I already work outside and it's already hot and I'm already sweating. So I already did everything for my body that it needs, but I'm just doing more. But it's that discipline. that I'm gonna show up because I don't want to fail my body. I don't know. That's how I think about it, especially when it comes to health. But like other stuff, like I'm good at reading the Bible every morning, but I'm not good at praying. I suck at praying. I tell you that. I suck at praying. I can't pray every day. I don't know why. It always slips my mind, and it's always. I feel like it's always the devil because I'll say, okay, I'm gonna pray after I do this. I don't want to pray, and I feel like it's the devil's like messing with me, like, oh, you're not gonna pray because you said you were gonna pray. You're not gonna pray.
Yeah.
And so when it comes to that, I'll just make sure I do it right there and then, and not say, oh, I'm gonna pray after I do this, because I like to have a peace and quiet and like a spot for me to pray, and I always make an exception for that. I feel like I could read the Bible anywhere and listen to the Bible everywhere, but I feel like I can't pray everywhere.
Yeah.
Unless it's on the dinner table or like a war room situation where you're by yourself, because that's why I feel most present with the Lord.
That's something that I've been doing, and like obviously it's important to have those moments of peace and quietness with your God, right?
Yeah.
But like also if I'm in a public setting, I'm not ashamed of doing it. Like I'm just doing it. I'm just praying. If I'm with a group of friends, I just go silent all of a sudden. I'm praying.
Yeah. See, that's the weird part for me. I feel like anyone could listen to the word, but praying so intimate, I feel like it needs, for me, it always has to be in a situation where you're by yourself, it's quiet, you got time for him, you can only pay attention to him. Because I can't focus if I'm praying in a room of people. Yeah. I should be able to, but I can't.
It's hard.
Yes, that's the one thing I struggle with. But other than that, I mean, I don't know. How do you stay disciplined? I don't know how other people do it.
A thought that's been keeping me on track, and every time I get too comfortable or I get too lazy or I'm not doing enough, I think of the day that I'm going to go up to heaven and I stand before God. And imagine God asking you, why?
Why'd you do
Why
that?
didn't you do more?
Yeah.
Why didn't you save more people? Why didn't you better yourself more?
Yep.
Why didn't you work harder? Why? Why didn't you put forth 100%?
Yeah, because you need that fear.
Bro, that thought.
Well, that's fear. Oh. So your discipline's through fear.
Not even through fear. Like, yes, I fear God, but it's more so just like the thought of disappointing. Like
disappointment.
Think of it.
Disappointment's your drive.
Yeah, not really. But
to be disciplined? Like, what's your drive to be disciplined?
The thought of hearing that I didn't reach my full potential.
Oh, okay.
Think about it.
Yeah.
If you're only activating 33% of your power throughout your entire life.
Yeah. And
you feel like you did good, think of how much better you could have done with that rest of the 66%. Yeah. Well, that's where I'm at.
It's like the purpose stuff. Like, I believe it. That God has a purpose for everyone. I believe that. I really do. And then there's certain people in this world that have spiritual gifts and have better things that God has for people. I believe that. But if you don't work on it, or if you don't field the crops, as I like to say, you won't reach that purpose. So I do believe that 30% of your power, like, you could have gave that 100 and been something crazy.
Yeah.
Or done something crazy that made you feel like you're worthy enough? Is that the right thing to say? To be,
you just feel like
to stand before God and be like,
yeah, I did everything that I can.
Was it
like,
worthy?
Die without regret.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Like, I don't want to die with regrets because, like, I constantly keep hearing it.
Yeah.
I'm at the hospital. People telling me, I just wish I would have done more. Oh, that thought cringes me out. I don't want to be old.
Health-wise, though? That's more health-wise.
No, it's not. It's not.
Because
like, I'm telling you, scientifically proven, right? When you are reaching your end stages, you are starting to rewind throughout your whole life. And you're thinking, I could have done more. Not health-wise, not maybe.
Also,
maybe
if you were healthy, you would have more time.
No, that's, bro.
To fix
average life of a human being is 75 years old.
No. But some people die at 40.
Oh, okay.
So if you were healthy and you didn't do stupid stuff.
I don't want to get to the end of the race and say I could have done better.
Yeah, okay, I got you. But I'm saying,
I want to finish the race and say, yeah, I did everything I could.
Because that's all people want is more time to be able to fix.
I don't even want more time. If I die tomorrow, I die tomorrow. I'm just saying, if I die tomorrow, I want to feel good with myself.
Yeah, but you need time to feel good for yourself.
No, it doesn't. It's only one day at a time, 1 second at a time. If you're pushing through at every single moment of every single day, and if each day
Oh,
you
well, that's
lay
pushing
your
through,
head
though.
down, you say, I did good today.
Yeah, that's pushing through. That's not like through time, because you need time to be better at something or to do something that you feel great at.
Yes, absolutely. But in order to get to that, you
Yeah.
have to be consistent every day.
But you need time for that.
Only, oh my gosh. If I go to
You need
heaven
time, though.
tomorrow,
I
I
know.
want God to say, yeah, you did good.
Yeah,
That's why every single day, it's so important to try your hardest.
I know.
I know it takes time,
I know.
but if it takes time to win a fight,
Yeah.
but you still know that you did everything that you could, but it just takes time,
Yeah.
you're not going to be regretting it.
Yeah, but it's like
That's like, that's
let
what,
me do an
that's
analogy. You got 12 rounds.
Yeah.
In that first round, you didn't do so good.
Uh-huh.
Second round, you didn't do so good. Third round, you didn't do so good. But the fourth round, you feel like you're gonna do great.
Yeah.
But then they call a fight. You're dead. You're done. No more. So, but you had only 3 tries. You thought you had 12.
Yeah.
We only had 3 tries to be better.
You see, but if you would have maybe put through on all of those rounds and did everything you could and put on 100%, maybe you wouldn't have been lights out for you.
Maybe.
But like, let's say it went through the whole distance, 12 rounds.
Yeah, the whole life, 12 rounds. Whatever.
Let's say you reached the 12th round.
Our analogy.
Let's say you reached the 12th round of boxing.
Yeah.
And you realize you only did good on 6.
Okay. Yeah.
And you lose the fight, and you're like, damn, I could have done better if I would have put forth the effort in those other 6.
Okay, but would you feel fine if you didn't know that? I feel you didn't know that it was a lose or win, like, because there's always that draw or that one expected thing.
I don't want to sit with the thought of, am I gonna win or lose?
Okay, because it could happen.
You see, you had to take the thought of winning and losing out of the situation and think to yourself, did I do good?
So you don't want
because let's say
you don't want no scorecard.
Let's say you won only 3 rounds.
Yeah, out of the 12.
Out of the 12.
Okay.
But you put forth 100%. If I'm not winning that fight, I'm saying that was part of God's plan. Yeah. You see, this is where the analogy of I did everything I can and God can do what I can't. If I did everything that I can and it still didn't pay off, I'm not worried about it. But if I didn't do everything that I can and I didn't succeed, I'm going to question myself. I'm going to say, did I maybe not make it because of this or because of that? You see, but if you put forth 100%, you don't want to leave any room for overthinking. That's all I'm saying.
I got you. I think you get me too. I'm more just like, I believe that you're gonna fail, no matter what.
I'm not. You're gonna fail.
Yeah.
It's bound to happen, but you have to fail your way to success.
Yeah. No, I feel that, but I just feel like certain people don't get that chance. You know.
No. Sure. But like, if I go against Mike Tyson right now, a terrible challenge, I'm getting bodied real quick. Yeah. That doesn't mean I'm going to run around the ring. I'm going to put forth 110%. If I get knocked out in 5 seconds, I don't want to walk out the ring thinking, I could have done that. You see, because let's say I went the distance, but I went the distance just by running. I didn't fight. Well, I still went the distance.
Yeah.
You see, I'd rather get knocked out in 2 seconds knowing I tried my hardest than running the full distance and not doing anything.
I feel that. That was good. I think we should end with that. That was awesome, actually.
That's all I'm saying.
Good stuff. I actually like that. No, because you got me thinking, because I was actually trying to go against you.
It's not about the distance.
I know, I was trying to go against you.
It's not about the distance.
I know it was, but you got me the chance.
Die without regret.
Yeah.
Die without regret.
This was good.
That's it.
That was a good way to end.
Welcome back to the Revamp Podcast. We appreciate it. We'll be back.
We'll try our best to be back.